So we're only 12 days in and Respawn has already released a patch for Titanfall. Let's go through the patch notes together. What is up, YouTube? It's Ubu the Tech Guru coming straight at ya. How is everybody doing? I'm doing fantiddlyastic. And today I want to talk about the brand new Titanfall patch notes. Now, I don't know if you guys are even aware of this, but Respawn had just tweeted it out about maybe, I don't remember, 10 p.m.-ish on March 21st, 2014, which should be yesterday. This video should be uploading Saturday morning. And, you know, there's quite a few notes to go over. And I'm, for one, wanted to point out immediately that it's only been 12 days and Respawn has already, you know, showing great support for their game. You know, they didn't wait a month to incorporate some fixes. They're getting right on top of the issues right away and, you know, trying to satisfy the, you know, the ever angry crowd that is, you know, the gaming community. You know, the gaming community, no matter if you made the best game possible, the gaming community would still find something wrong, something they want changed. You didn't do it right, you know, they would do it this way. It's like all these people are all of a sudden game developers and they know how to develop a game. Well, you know what? If you're that good at game development, go on your Xbox One and use Project Spark and create your own game and see how people like it. You know, really, I mean, people are never satisfied with stuff that, you know, are released to the market. Well, you know, I'm really satisfied with Titanfall. I don't have too many gripes about it. And let's take a look and see if some of the patch, you know, notes fix any of the concerns that I have so far with Titanfall. So we're just going to go down the line and we will read each one of the patch notes and maybe talk briefly about it. These are going to be the first time that I'm reading the notes, so, you know, we're going to be learning them together as we go. So here we go. And the first set of changes that we're going to look at are the balancing adjustments and general changes. The damage indicator from electric smoke is now much more noticeable. When you're within electric smoke, you will have more of a visual indicator that you're taking damage. Search drones will now show up in classic modes of Angel City. Arc grenades and mine effects no longer draw on friendly pilots and titans. That's a welcomed fix because, you know, if you have a friendly titan fighting in a bunch of enemy titans and you shoot an arc grenade or an arc mine, you want it to draw into the enemy, not the friendly titan. They lowered the point value of defensive actions in hardpoint mode and CTF. So now, you know, these campers that just sit at the one objective they own, you know, won't be getting as many points anymore for just defending their hardpoint or defending their flag. They increased the score limit in attrition. You know, it would be nice if they told us what they increased the score to. You know, unfortunately I haven't played yet, so I don't know what they increased it to, but they did increase the attrition score. I thought it was fine where it was. You know, normal attrition games take about 11 to 12 minutes. You know, I thought that was plenty, but anyway, they increased it. Flag return points have been reduced. The flag carrier kill points have been reduced. Explosives detonated by Deadman's trigger are now slightly delayed. Explosives detonated by Deadman's trigger now play a warning sound before exploding. It sounds like they really nerfed Deadman's trigger. They slightly decreased the hipfire accuracy of the smart pistol. They slightly decreased the damage of the smart pistol when it's not locked onto a pilot. So those people just hip-firing their smart pistol when they can't lock onto a pilot, you know, are going to be less effective, basically. Certain burn cards could be exploited to give multiple uses. So I'm glad that you know, exploit's already been patched. People were able to use the same bird card up to additional 2 extra times besides the original time. Evac dropships are now more responsive to pilots entering them. Hacking a mega turret will now restore its health to full, so that's cool. And cluster missiles damage reduced against evac dropships. The cluster missiles just must have been like destroying, the evac dropships too fast, so they reduced the damage. So those are all the balancing adjustments and general changes. I don't know, what do you guys think? Were a lot of those changes, needed to make Titanfall a better game? I think there's some great fixes in there about the smart pistol, about the arc grenades, and some other things. Let's take a look at the bug fixes now that they've incorporated as well. So the bug fixes are as follows. The Titan could become stuck in the position that he landed in. So that's obviously a welcomed bug fix. You don't want your Titan to be stuck where it landed. Auto Titan wouldn't stand up until you embarked into it. And that bug has happened to me where my Titan is just like leaned over, not doing anything. He should be in autopilot. He should be auto Titan. He should be fighting no matter what. Several rare server issues restarting the game into the lobby. I've experienced that myself, so I'm glad that bug was fixed. Pilot could end up out of bounds while rodeoing. I don't know, I can't even say that word. Rodeoing. Titan as it was destroyed. Pilot could warp through certain locations when jumping off a Titan. Rodeoing. A Titan that has been doomed by your SMR could kill you. Players being able to enter some geometry in Smuggler's Cove. That's they fixed that bug. Titanfall will now give proper kill credit when it kills a pilot embarking into their Titan. Minions in attrition now continue to spawn until the epilogue begins. Player couldn't hack a mega turret console. So that was a bug fix that was needed. The server would sometimes error when leeching a Spectre. So that's, when you're trying to leech a Spectre, convert it, the server would error. Hardpoints sometimes awarded defense score to players not even near the hardpoint. So that's been patched. Rare issue when ejecting from a Titan. They don't really say what the bug was, but they fixed it. Server would sometimes error after a match while returning to the lobby. And the final fix is the double XP burn card sometimes not being applied properly. So those were all the bug fixes, as well as the balancing adjustments and general changes. Now the patch is slowly being pushed out to servers, so you might not have the patch yet, but they said by tomorrow afternoon the patch should be complete and in everybody's systems. So you should see these effects take place over over some time here as the patch basically rolls out to all the servers. So I'm really excited that Respawn is already supporting their game. It's only been out for 12 days. Then again, Crysis 3 had some support right away. With patches immediately, but then slowly died off and the support kind of just died. But I don't think that's going to be the case with Respawn. They're familiar with the COD community and how picky they are with bugs and patches and getting them updated as quick as possible. Check out that C4. Gosh, was that just bomb. But so I think Respawn's going to stay on top of the bugs and what the community wants. Hopefully they don't just bow down and do every single thing that the community wants, because it's not always the best thing of what the community wants. There's a fine balance between satisfying the clientele and doing just doing what's in the game and leaving it. You know what I mean? So let me know down below in the comments what you guys thought about the general balancing and the bug fixes. Have you played it, and was the patch in the game that you played? Did you notice any different with some of the bug fixes and whatnot? So sound out down below in the comments about that. And if you're not following me on Twitter, there's my handle right there on the screen. It's been on the screen the whole time. The reason this footage is from a live stream, that's why there's the webcam in the corner, or the face cam in the corner, and my Twitter handle in the lower middle. It's because it's from a live stream. So, follow me on Twitter. You'll get notified of when I'm all streaming. Oh, headshot to end the game. Damn, Ubu. So that's about all I got for tonight, guys, or for today. Leave me a rating. Let me know what you thought of the video. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it, a thumbs down if you didn't. And that's about all I got. So until next time, I'll smell you when I smell you.
Ubu out.